Welcome to Gaming 2. We got a Final Fantasy Randomizer tournament race here. Pickles and Beer versus Krelen. It's gonna be a pretty good race, I think. And joining me in comms is Dangwoo himself.
Hey, what's going on, Ganons? We're here. We're gonna have some fun here. It's the Spring Tournament 2022, the Kraken Games. We got quite a matchup here.
Yeah, both runners looking for their second win to at least get a play-in race, or maybe even just a bracket, like pick straight up. So both looking for a win for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge match, especially for Pickles and Beer here, sitting at 1-1. You really need to win there to guarantee, as you said, at the bare minimum, a play-in race. And for Krelen, obviously, a win here that solidifies that. So, and we're seeing kind of a difference here because, as you and I looked at the blessing and the cursings, the thief has that extra 40 agility, so it's basically already halfway to up to max evade, which is kind of crazy if you think about it.
Yeah, no, that thief will be very difficult to kill until the end of the game, at least from melee damage. I do think one of the characters rolled pretty high on luck. I think it might have been the red mage, so even though Krelen doesn't have a thief, he'll still be able to run out of fights there. But he's opting to bring a fighter, so that could be a big difference if he finds like a big sword or lots of gear early on.
Yeah, it seems everybody kind of got a little bit of luck there. As we find Lit 3, Quad X, Zap, and nobody really cares about Blind.
Yeah, this is pretty good level 1 magic. You already got life 2 and some decent sweepers, and Quad X is a really good spell as well. Gold -2 for 15k. That's not exactly amazing, but maybe you'll stop by if you're in the area and have a bunch of money.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much hoping that silver bracelets don't roll +4 at this point.
Oh, imps with crack.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's better here than, like, somewhere else.
And Krelen doesn't get the information here. Look at the turn order there.
Yeah.
I mean, it really doesn't matter right now, but it kind of makes you laugh because you know Crack is kind of out of the pool, kind of.
Yeah, at least it's not on the Gurumps, because the Gurumps actually do show up in Earth Cave, so.
Oh, he just can't keep getting away with this, can he?
Oh,
what is this?
Apparently he can.
Alright.
Nobody said this game was fair.
This man needs to buy a lotto ticket. So because of that, look at how close. Ice -3, that's I guess if I have to use it, I'll use it, sword.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than your fist, but it's definitely pretty not great.
Oh no, the bats have completely blocked Pickles and Beer there for a while.
Yeah, both runners, though, pretty much holding hands here. Getting the ruby, and for Pickles and Beer, that was the wine. Did I see that correctly?
Yeah, it was the wine, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make some jokes about that, but we're just gonna let that one kind of go.
Alright, cheap pence. You love to see it in Corneria there. Man, I'd love to be able to just buy like 50 tenths right at the beginning of the game. Oh, And some more crack imps for pickles and beer.
And the cheap tents are really good for that black belt, because I think we had a relatively early encounter. Wow, ice 2 helms right next to each other in Matoya's.
All right, I mean that's pretty nice. Maybe you sell one for some quick cash. I don't know.
Yeah, you might need to. You're about to head to Provoca with not a lot of money, since we spent it all on cheap tents.
All right. A lot of scripts showing up here early so far, but that just means other enemies don't have scripts, so it's fine. Alright, we got life, heal 2, and wall. Pretty good white magic so far. We just need like a harm 4 or fade, and it's pretty much just like god tier.
Yeah, that white mage, very supportive right now, which is a little unfortunate.
Plus 4 scimitars, that's pretty nice. Sell the ice 3 and equip the scimitar. I guess he doesn't have anyone that can actually wield the ice 3, so.
The good old harm 1 clearing out pirates, you gotta love it.
Until this tournament, I never even knew that that spell was AoE because I just never had a reason to buy it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you never, yeah, except for maybe Marsh Cave, but really, did you really want to houses for 777? Wow.
Feeling lucky?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, those are dirt cheap though.
Gloves plus 4 is good. Copper bracelet plus 1 is it's a little expensive for that, but I mean, I guess if you really wanted armor on your mages.
You got that thief there with like infinity evasion already, like you're good.
I mean, so far, as of right now, I mean, Marsh Cave is our play here. Unless there's a shop item in Elf. Or, yeah, shop item there. Or a loosened dwarves. Can't forget about the dwarves. There are 2 chests there.
Hooray!
Hooray! Oh, wait.
Yeah, I've definitely been slacking on the Hooray Dwarf this tournament.
I have to. It's rough because you want to go fast, and it really doesn't cost you a whole lot, but like at the same time, it's a Hooray Dwarf, you know?
Yeah.
It validates your run.
Yeah. I'll just say I'm a pacifist and I want to let him live. Although he doesn't actually die, does he, when you hooray him?
He does if you talk to Goat's Pirate.
Okay.
Goat's Pirate's rummed. Yeah.
Okay, he's got a special edit or something.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, more?
I'm sorry. It's so funny. You gotta watch it. It's so good.
Alright, yeah, I'll have to check that out. I didn't know. Yeah, Pickles and Beer getting probably his last taste of those imps with crack on his way over to the Dwarf Cave.
Yeah, it looks like it's just annoying enough, the encounter table, where our runners aren't really able to, save gun, looks like.
Yeah, sometimes you just get like 5 encounters the first like 100 steps, and it's just like, Uh, you're not gonna burn off like 100 steps, so you're just kind of stuck with it.
But I mean, I guess that's where the pickles of beer kind of gets the advantage a little bit there with that thief in the front, or in the thief in general, really.
Yeah, yeah, because with that 120 evasion or agility, he's gonna have pretty. I don't know the exact numbers, but very high chance for a first strike.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah. I mean, you and I only talked about evasion, but yeah, that extra 40 points uh, for the chance of initiative, yeah, it's huge. Well, it's enough to help curve, the enemy ambushing you, which is probably, the most annoying. But all the agility world cannot save you from unrunnables.
Yeah, I've been going into Marsh Cave in a lot of speeds recently, and just like getting 10 unrunnables in a row and running out of magic, and then being like, well, cool. Muck or Scums apparently have 99 or no, it's 255 defense, so you will never do damage to them unless it's a crit. So I've spent some time in Marsh Cave.
It's yeah, yeah. They just don't. They don't. But it's hilarious though. We found 2 ice casting magic items, and the spike tile is a fire elemental who's weak to it. Kind of funny.
Yeah. Krelen going out of the way to do that top right chest there, rewarded with a lock 2 shirt. Probably not going to make a huge difference, but nice pickup. At least it'll sell for some money.
If it's a white shirt, the thief can equip it.
There's no way to tell, right? You just have to like fumble around in your inventory and see which wage it works on.
Well, so one way you can do it, especially with the new features, is so when you pick up the item, if you see that it says resist the death and fire, it's a white shirt.
Okay. So there is a point to the chest information.
Yeah, or if you hit the select button while you're in the equip thing, it also brings up that too.
Okay.
Because that's going to be a pretty good piece of armor on the thief that costs literally no evade penalty, so it's not like you're going to take more shots, really.
Yeah. Yeah, my strategy is usually to forget what the bonuses for my party members are, and then just never equip items that they can use.
I mean, it's a good plan. I think you and I would get along very well. Let me tell you. That's how it's done, right there.
Yep. You'll go far.
And the inner sea has now been broken open, I guess, if you want the words to call it. Krelen's the first one that can leave the inner sea. And we can go to Onrak for a shop item, and Titans or Crescent Lake. Woohoo!
Alright, so bracket level 3, that's very nice. Fade at level 3, that is learnable by the red mage, so that's pretty nice magic pickup.
Yeah, slightly hurts the red mage. Oh, Cure 4 though is white mage only, so that kind of brings the power back to the white mage.
Yeah, that's a nice spell for sure.
So we really haven't found many key items. I don't think we'll see an early grind, or do we see an early grind at this point? Or an early attempt to go to, the desert, because we've seen that a lot lately.
Yeah, I mean, with that Brack, you could always just do like a low-level dive of sea or sky if you had to. The sea was making you do that, but yeah, the desert grind, if you're nearby, it's always worth taking a look. Because even without a lot of key items, T-Rexes still give a ton of experience. But Krelen's party has a fighter, so he may opt to delay the grind a bit to see if he can maybe get like a Massa or something, and then just roll with the black or the fighter instead of the black belt.
Yeah, that is one cool thing about having the fighter black belt is you can kind of let the seed kind of do its thing, and then you make your excuse me, and then you make your decision that way. So it's kind of interesting. And then I guess you can always use the black belt as your tank in this situation, since we have that early with life 2 that's available.
Yeah, I mean, I probably just kill my black belt off if I am gonna go all in on the fighter, and then he's just the meat shield and punching bag and Topher.
Yeah. Yep. You pretty much, I mean, and you have that the cheap life 2 or whatever like that, and you just
Yeah,
you bring it up. Hey, Carrie, hit this one for me real quick.
pretty much.
Look at these unload.
Yeah, this is frustrating for sure. At least we got those Ice 2 helmets. That's pretty nice. Give our melee something to do.
So we're looking for 2 loose items. With this flag set, nothing there. I like what Krelen did there.
Alright, so our runners have chosen different paths here. Let's see who has made the right choice. Alright, that's pretty good. We are right next to Earth.
I mean, that's good for Krelen, because with a fighter, you just want to keep clearing dungeons. And for Pickles and Beer, I mean, we gotta look for grind time. I mean, I guess Krelen's got a black belt too, but with the fighter, though, we can just... Oxyel early too. Huh.
Hmm. At least they got level 3 Brack.
Yeah. And we do have a thief that could evade all of Kraken's hits too.
Yeah, that's true. These arachnids just love Krelen, man. They just keep showing up here.
It's a good thing a Dani. Oh my gosh.
More unrunnables.
Wow. So this means, I mean, it's got to be the later half of this is going to be. We're going to be able to run a lot, right?
Probably, right? You'd think?
I mean, you would hope so. Yeah, I mean, even Pickles and Beer has taken Gur Snakes and Scorpions. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it'll get you to like level 9 or 10, but yeah. Yeah, I think if I was him, I'd go check turn that ruby in and avoid C at all costs right now.
Although, I mean, you could do the mermaid dive.
Yeah.
Although you gotta run out, too. That's a little awkward.
Yeah, with no eggs in a warp, it makes it a lot more dangerous.
Ooh, he's going for dangerous, though. I like this play, except for the minus all the waiting left to do.
Yeah.
Darn sharks. And here's something that has resistances or weaknesses to ice spells. Waters are visible, but they look like they have a lot of HP, so that's not going to be good.
Yeah, they are pretty thick there. I never really understood that though. You would think all the sea shrine enemies would just be weak to lightning, but then the waters are just like, nah, we're weak to ice instead.
I never would have thought, to cast ice on them either. Because normal, what is it? I mean, everything else follows the typical thing of, fire's weak against ice, which is water essentially, and flying characters can't get hit by earth elemental magic.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about this game that don't make any sense. That's why
why
it's
we
so good.
like it. Yeah, exactly. That's why we like it. Yeah, the question in the chat from Cyrenus there hanging out. Who's going to get their second win? I don't know, but I'm excited to watch it because that second win is crucial.
Yeah, it looks like Pickles has made the C play bold. I like it.
Yeah, I think you and I are right there. I mean, it's a bold play. I like it. We have Brack available. I mean, if we're feeling extra spicy today, we're going left side and say hi to Kraken.
Yeah, I mean, you got that thief in the front. He can tank some hits, maybe from like the lobsters a little bit.
Big question mark? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I did see Pickles do a very early ice play in his previous race, and it did not work out. So he's definitely one to take some risks. So hopefully this works out better for him.
The silver dagger right there. That's all we needed. Money. So not a whole lot here. Not even a whole lot of money, really.
Yeah, well, X-Cal -3, it's not really useful as far as party, but...
We can sell it. We really want the key. I think Pickles and Beer
ambushed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Pickles and Beer still has to go to the far left chest. Right?
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just pretend those don't exist. And you forget about them or until you have to go back for them. Looks like he's going with that strategy here.
About to find out that these waters have way too much HP.
Yeah, they could give him enough experience if he gets through this to tempt him to go further. Like go out, save, come back. Man, they have a ton of HP.
Yeah, that was a 292 hit from Fade that didn't take him down after getting hit by multiple AoEs. Down it goes. And we're going to continue this upward battle through Sea Shrine.
Yeah, I don't know if he has... Oh, okay. Alright, we're just doing this chest. Not going further yet. Boring. Alright, he looks like he's gonna take what he's got and leave here. But will he go back in? I mean, he's got like infinite amounts of ice too. And if he has a decent armor, like this is kind of doable. It's like on the border of doable.
I mean,
no ribbons though.
I was gonna say, I really hope that he put that, or check to see if that shirt was equipable on that thief, because the thief becomes just a little bit more tankier. On the left-hand side, Krelen gets a dragon sword. That's kind of useful. And there is our Earth incentivized item, the TNT. And mages are found. Those are actually decent for early levels.
If you can get 3 or 4 mages on the tile, then yeah, it's... Okay. Yeah.
Never mind! Well, that was fun. Let's move on.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna leave now. And that was the life caster, so that is pretty unfortunate here.
And there's the Gurms
we were
talking about earlier.
That was the black mage. Never mind. Sorry. Not bringing them back up though. I'm a little surprised.
Maybe forgot.
Oh. Cerebus have ice too. Everybody's got ice too this game.
Cerberus had mute also.
Oh, that's nice. Ooh, what is going on over here? Oh, Wimps, this is not good for Krelen here. Ice 2 onto the images. They don't have a lot of HP, but... does he have a pro ring? Why isn't that guy getting hit? Oh, doesn't matter. That is a pretty rough wipe there. He was pretty far into Earth, and he's opting to go back in. I mean, his only other option is to go to Crescent Lake, which is pretty far, so this feels pretty bad.
Yeah, that's not a. Oh no, there's more of those eye mages. I mean, that was a bad wipe. Just yeah, because as you mentioned, he was so far into there too. He was almost at Lich, I think.
Yeah, he was like, I think right around the floor before, or maybe even on the Lich floor. Alright, so I think I understand Pickles and Beer's plan here. He went to go mermaids to go get some money for this key. And, you know, if he just happened to find a loose while he was there, then that's great too. So he's betting it all on maybe a loose behind a key lock check.
It's definitely an interesting bet. I mean, you know, with the ruby right there, I'm kind of surprised by it, but I like it. I mean, it's probably a play that not a lot of people would have done in that way. Although, I guess if you'd known the keys there, you would have maybe done Earth Cave, grabbed a couple extra chests, hoping that, you know, on the way, you get enough money.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you think about it, on the left-hand side for Krelen, if he doesn't wipe, he's accomplishing something while, you know, continuing what he's got to do. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you wipe, you just gotta, you know, you just gotta go back in because you don't really have much else to do, and the game just sucks. It looks like we got mummies with blaze. I don't think I've seen that one yet.
This Earth Cave is wow, unforgiving. So mummies show up in a lot of places that we have to go to. They can be in Waterfall, they can be in Ordeals, they can show up in Mirage. Here in Earth Cave, obviously. Where else can they show up? There's a couple spike tiles.
I mean, the mummies?
Yeah, the mummies.
Yeah, they show up like everywhere. It's they're like one of the worst enemies to have a spell list or script on.
It's a so we're gonna find our first locked room here. Heal 2 staff. 2 gold. We got our money back. Hooray!
Yeah, this is okay. All right, there's some money, but that's not really what you came here for. You know that key also does unlock some of these pretty nice grind locations in Northwest Castle and Topher as well. So that you could be checking for grind tiles as well.
Yeah, yeah, and there goes Pickles and Beer. Gonna probably check out the Northwest 3 chests and the spike tiles that are there.
So, do you know which floors the mummies can show up on in Earth? I think they can show up on the last floor, maybe?
I don't think of the last floor, but they definitely show where Krelen's at now and the one before, where the vampire is. It's one of those things, you really don't get a whole lot of encounters on Lich's floor, so you don't really pay much attention to it.
Yeah.
Although I say that, and Krelen's gonna run into like 5 encounters here. Okay, we found mummies. They're here.
Alright. Abort. Run. I will say, when you see enemies like that, if you have a way to just kill them with a sweeper, that's like your best bet, rather than trying to run. I mean, you want to run with the characters that can't actually kill them, but if you got a fade, I would probably just toss it out there.
I was literally joking about him running into 5 encounters before Lich. What is this?
I mean, when you're commentating, you gotta be careful and choose your words widely because they often become the future.
Apparently. So eye mages are protecting the TFC chest. Krelen, blink and miss in 2 rounds, gets the 1 orb lead over pickles and beer.
Yeah, but can't feel too good wiping there twice. Let's see if he makes maybe any like risky plays, maybe skipping chests here and there. Like I don't know, like you gotta feel pretty bad after those wipes.
Yeah, I mean, you are going to feel bad, but at the same time, I guess they got the information. There's the most important spell in the game, cake. But
Isn't that like your spell or something? Like I feel like I've seen the memes.
it is. There it is! The Masamune!
Yeah,
+2!
that's kind of not what you want to see though if you're running a black belt party and you're not sure if your opponent has a fighter because now you're like, uh-oh, I
Well,
still have to do a giant grind.
but he could do the thief lead, though, if he really wants to with that Masa.
That's true. That is always a like flex option.
I mean, you've got the white mage, and you got the defensive spells from the white mage. You also have the black mage, the black mage to cast your offensive spells, tempers and fastness. And there's been some decent armor. There's a flame armor there, yeah. I mean, we can make that thief pretty useful. And with that big old Masa +2.
Yeah, I feel like that's something like a top runner would do. They just dan off their black belt and black mage and be like, oh yeah, thief white mage, it's obvious. And they just get like a 58-minute time. I'm
Right.
like, huh, that's cool.
I mean, I think right now it might be a little too early to dan off the black belt because you haven't checked the desert, and I think maybe that's your check right now, or maybe you check one more group of spike tiles and be like, okay, we're done. You know what I'm saying? Like as you're diving something, be like, all right, well, we didn't find a grind tile. We might as well go with something that I know is going to have, an impact or.
Yeah. So I think Krellen is trying to come up with the money here for that key. I'm not sure if he's been able to get it yet. It looks like maybe he's gonna grind some fights here.
We want to grind that. We need some giants to be found off that hard reset.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably just dump one of my Ice 3 helms if he hasn't already. I mean, those have to be at least like 5k or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is very unfortunate here. $1,500, and we need. The Dust Plume is our tracker today. Doing a great job, by the way. Shop item is 37k, and I think Krellen was at about what 24k.
He started at 29, I think.
Okay, so it's not nearly as bad.
Yeah, I mean. Alright, well. At least this encounter table is giving you lots of encounters.
Right? and now, I guess, while the money grind goes on the left-hand side, we get to see Pickles and Beers dive into Earth Cave. At least that's what I'm assuming they will be doing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's really much else to do. But yeah, he does have some more levels than Krellen. I think he's like around 14 or so. He's also got that Massa, but that's not really that useful for Blaze Mummies.
I think we sold a couple things. We got the key, so Krellen might be getting that Massa very shortly also. And it looks like... So what's left? We have Loose in Crack Inside? Is that what we have left right now?
That and like the TFC and I think maybe a couple other chests that he probably skipped there. So that's kind of what we got.
The
Uh,
TFC chest could have. Oh, get it! I'm excited.
yeah, I know. Yeah, that it's got to happen at least once this tournament. I don't know if it's happened yet.
Oh, and we're being told by our tracker Dustbloom that the TNT has not been turned in either. So I got a
All
little
right,
ahead
well,
of ourselves. Darn it, Dustbloom! You've ruined my excitement.
yeah, it's just gonna be the canoe, but we can hope for like a loot or something.
Roo stick, roo stick, roo stick.
All right, the pickles and beer are having some fun with these unrunnable arachnids. So
The suspense is killing us, Krelen.
yeah, the fetch quest chain continues, and the unrunnable arachnids continue for pickles and beer as well.
The question chat, man, is max price possible in this flag set? It might be, but I think it has to end up in one of the later towns. But even then, I don't think the pricing goes high enough.
Krellen killing one of the dwarves there. I don't believe that was the Hooray Dwarf. Um,
Orion in chat saying, "Who knew arachnids like pickles or beer?" I didn't know either, but today I learned. Oh no! Oh, the thief gets us out of there.
Oh,
Nope.
that's a fun tile. Oh, he's gonna go for it. I guess you got the spells to do it.
This is not the spike tile you want.
Yeah. I mean, if you're able to kill it, it's pretty good experience, so...
Yeah, that's true. It's so weird, though, because, as you said, it's a decent experience thing, but because there's 3 different types of enemies that's all in this thing, some of them just roll ridiculously high HP, and you're just like, it's not worth my time anymore.
Yeah, sea snakes always have like 700 HP or something, just completely unreasonable.
I like this. I like how Pickles Beer is casting Heartbone still.
Yeah, I mean, that 30 damage could have, could have been the difference maker there. Krellen getting his Amasa +2. Let's see if he keeps that black belt around, or maybe kills him off, I don't know. Have we seen Fast?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Or Temper, which is... Well, both of those at later levels is very unfortunate. Blaze comes out, that can do upwards of, I think, 250 damage if it's unresisted.
Yeah, Krellen saw that as well, so... Pickles, I think that was his first Earth Wipe here, so we'll see how many more he's got in him. Hopefully it's not too much more unfriendly than it was to Krellen.
Yeah, because that was just after Vampire, so that's a costly wipe. Same thing with Krellen, so we're kind of, evened out at this point. Bulls were asleep. Great. So, Matoya, what do we got? What do you got for us? The canoe!
Alright, well, we finally can play the game.
But the commentators and the fans out there wanted to see the TFC chest with our progression.
Yeah, the dream is dead, unfortunately.
Okay.
I mean, it could still have something. We haven't seen the loose yet.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, so if you're in Krellen's case, or in Krellen's spot right now, for deals? You
Uh,
doing ice cave or volcano? We know volcano's been a hot topic on the Discord. It's been, and even in the spring tournament, it's the volcanoes had a lot of incentive items there.
yeah, it is the most likely place to find loose items, just statistically. But if you go over there, then you're gonna sail all the way, or you're gonna canoe all the way to ice as well, most likely. And ice, I don't think they have warp or exit, so that's gonna be pretty slow. So I don't know. That could be a very long journey. Um, Looks like Krellen is headed towards Ordeals, or maybe to sea first. We'll see. Yeah, looks like he's. Oh, okay. I think he's going to Ordeals.
Will Bloodworth in chat. This just in. The volcano hot, and I instantly thought of Zoolander. Hey, there's a Saria. I wonder if that's off the power cycle. That could be interesting. Not the greatest, but
More unrunnables. Nice.
yeah, Hydras. I hear you want a canoe. No.
Are those Hydras? Was he? Oh, so they spawn in the overworld as well. Interesting.
Only
I
in that
thought.
area. Only in that
Okay.
area.
Yeah, I thought they were just like a river system like thing.
Yeah, they are, but there's like a weird area right there that spawns them. And I think Ochos are there too. The right hand side, people are gonna try and light their first orb, even it out. Big swing by that Masa black belt. And Fade takes it down, the White Mage takes the kill.
Yeah, only one wipe there, and it was a little bit shorter than Krellen's wipe, so probably all in all didn't spend as much time in Earth. So, but still, you never like to wipe, so feels kind of bad. And you also know those mummies are just lurking everywhere, like say in Ordeals. So,
No. There are no mummies here in Ordeals. I don't know what you're talking about.
so far we haven't seen any. Although I don't know if they spawn down here. Oh, that pillar. That's the unfortunate part of Ordeals with no warp.
It's always the fourth pillar.
Yeah. One of these days, he'll just be a mad lad and go straight for the fourth pillar.
Well, when you're right, it's like you're a genius. But when you're wrong, it's whatever. Agamas, is that a spike tile? Yeah, it is. It's gotta be, because there's no way Ordeals is gonna have a random Agama encounter.
Yeah, let's see if he switches to black belt strats, or... Okay, not interested. Maybe he's gonna get the incentive and walk back?
I can see that. Oh, the katana also on the black belt. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I would never remember.
I mean, I guess you check here for an eye, but you really don't want eye grind there, right? Because that ain't... Yeah, because you have a chance to run into mummies, so...
Yeah. Maybe...
Leave. Okay.
Yeah, actually, now that you brought up those mummies, like, this is not ideal for a grind.
Well, yeah, but if you put your black belt up front, though, you can break the morale. You go to 42 and you're done.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think they do run away. I don't know how reliable it is, but with Katana on the black belt and Massa on the fighter, like you probably have enough firepower to just do like a walking grind. and pretend your black belt's like a thief.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could definitely do that. Sure, yeah. I mean, we've seen that before, yeah. And there's Chime. So, Ordeals is required.
So we still need the cube and the loot, and no sight of the floater yet. No loose, I believe, has been found either, so... A lot of junk items left on the table as well. Although, if you're gonna go with that fighter, you really do want that saber gauntlet.
Yeah, Saber Gauntlet, and you're gonna want the Ruse, because that knight can learn life, right? Because that was Red Mage Learnable?
Yeah, that was in level 1, slot 1, I think. Right, Pickles and Beer doing, I think, a check here of some overworld encounters. He doesn't have the fighter, so he's... Yeah, unless he commits to the Thief carry, which is not an unreasonable play. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna try to grind up the black belt, maybe? Or maybe... Okay, yeah, he's burning off and then walking, doing all these different quadrants here. The Massa will speed up the grind if he finds T-Rexes, so...
Four hits for 400 damage, that's not too bad already.
Yeah.
But that also means that's a kind of a chonky Tyro there that still doesn't go down, so we're looking at close to 800 HP.
Yeah. I mean, that still could just be 2 hits with the Massa, but you'd like to find like some T-Rexes or sandworms.
And getting rid of that thief could be quite annoying.
Our Ankylos will kill him off. I'm confident in their ability. They only need like 1 hit.
You gotta be able to survive once your thief goes down.
That's true. That is the problem. You gotta get out.
Oh no, there's mommies! I mean, mummies!
Who could have seen them coming in Hardball?
But yeah, it was pointed out by our trekker there too. Welcome SG3 Raiders. This is the 2022 Spring Tournament for Final Fantasy Randomizer, the Kraken game. My name is Dang Wu, and in the broadcast booth with me is Gammon's Gone Wild. This is a matchup of 2 one-win runners here, both of them trying to punch their ticket into, at the bare minimum, the play-in race. At the maximum, we get to go into brackets instead. But there's a whole bunch of voodoo math, and we have to wait until later anyways to find out.
Yeah. Oh, we found sandworms. This is pretty good. We just have to kill our party members off.
They hit decently hard, but they can't hit a thief right now.
Yeah, this is where you definitely just find some Arankylos and have them kill your party, because it'll be way fast. This will take like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. This is...
It's dark! It might work! We might not be able to evade!
Does that reduce evasion?
Yes, it does!
Okay, that's amazing. I thought it made you worse at... I thought it like lowered your hit rate. Does it do both?
Does. Yeah, it does
okay.
both.
Oh, okay.
It's not enough, but
yeah.
it does lower your evasion too. There's the crown. That's loose! That's our first loose of the seed today. There's our second loose!
Okay.
And the Q required. Oh, this seed just opened up very quickly. This is kind of bad news for Pickles and Beer here, depending on how long it takes to get rid of these other 2 light warriors.
Yeah, I mean, the black belt in general, I think on these flags is a little bit slower, like on average, than the fighter, unless you get like really lucky with an amazing grind early. Um, so he's definitely gonna have to kill off his party and do the grind in a hurry here.
But 1 HP.
Yeah. So keeping a thief in slot 4, maybe he's gonna... Okay, he's just getting rid of the other guys first, since it's probably a little easier. Get rid of them.
We're like on the longest encounter table ever.
Yeah. Alright, we got one Arankolo. This is good for Danning here. And running away, potentially.
The thief is too good! There's the T-bone!
T-bone.
Hitting the wrong target, though.
The T-Rex does have pretty good crit, so we'll probably eventually kill this thief, maybe, if he doesn't kill the black belt first.
At this point, just leave the thief up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So that is with 40 extra agility. Finally, we get hit.
Honestly, I'd be heal potting the black belt.
Right? Yeah, because that's. I mean, I've seen the T-Rex's crit for 400 damage easily.
Yeah, I will say that the thief, like, I have had this problem before where because it has so much evasion, when you run a black belt, like, you just cannot get rid of it. So it is a risk because this is very slow.
We're gonna live dangerous here. We're gonna pull 3 of the fun police today.
They cannot hit the broadside of a barn. These guys just... Do they even have an attack? Or they...
He's out healing with tents. This is so. There's a trumpet on the left-hand side for Krelen, so that's another required item. We're in go mode.
Yeah.
On the left-hand side, floaterless go mode.
Floaterless go mode, but no... I don't believe he's got a ruse or a saber, and no temper and no fast. So... Like, I guess you do Sky and get that free incentive and hope it's the Saber Gauntlet. Also no tail, so no promotion, no life 2 on the night. Meanwhile, Pickles has finally gotten rid of his thief.
And this is going to be a quick grind. If we can get that T-Rex going, it's going to be real quick. Oh, we got ambush, or we got initiative 2? That's even better.
I think the dead thief still, like, gives, like, good initiative or whatever, right?
Yeah.
In the front slot?
Yep, if it's in the top slot, it gives all of its agility bonus and all that stuff. A quick grind, 10 minutes to kill the thief. Budge Mono is definitely right on that one. It's gonna go quick, it just took a little while to get rid of everybody.
Yeah.
Nope, so Krelen's gonna burn off some encounters here. Do the ice. Ice Cave is a incentive location. We still don't have warp, we still don't have exit, so this is gonna be a 2-looper.
This is very interesting, because the floater could be in Sky, so this is a huge commitment of time.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're absolutely right. It is a huge commitment time because it's. I mean, I guess it's right there by Volcano, but at the same time, you still took your time to go around. And with this encounter table as bad as it is,
yeah. You know what else is here? Mummies, right?
oh, guess you're right. You know what? I think Krelen just really enjoys the mummies.
Yeah, he just. Well, I could make a Blaze joke, but we'll just say, he likes the spell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're called the mummies, right? I think on their thing. So maybe because it's the Mother's Day that's coming up, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
I'm surprised I remember, to be completely honest. So level 28 there, that countdown clock is beginning to tick there when that black belt becomes fully operational.
Yeah, like at some point this mass is actually just going to be worse than punching. Oh, he's already unequipped it. Okay, I've just not been paying attention.
I mean, a lot of it I think also is determined based on how much armor the enemy has. If the enemy doesn't have a lot of armor, then obviously 6 hits is a little bit better than how many hits we'd have with the...
Yeah.
Which would be 5.
Ooh, resetting out of the saber. That's interesting. I mean, it's a little bit slow to walk it out, but I feel like you really want, like, of all of the optional items that are left, like, that's the one that you really want without temper. So
yeah, I mean, that's something to kind of question and talk about is you have the saber, you're clearly looking for a promotion. I mean, saber plus life 2 is kind of like your failsafe anyway. I mean, obviously with the roost stick too, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like a full combination.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, without fast or temper, like, Massa's pretty good, but, like, you're gonna be hitting for, like, 150 damage. So... And meanwhile, Pickles, that black belt's starting, got 33, got the 8 hits, so... Krelen's, a little bit of a timer with this party here. Needs to build up enough of a lead so that he can go into Topher before Pickles with enough buffer to get through.
Yeah, because the Pickles and Beer is not messing around. Looks like we're going 38 to 42 for sure. Because we're here, and every time we kill a well, unless the T-Bone kills us and gains experience, every time we kill a T-Bone, we're getting a level. So I mean, it goes pretty quick.
Yeah, when's that going to be a flag? Enemies gain experience.
Please don't. That would be pretty funny, though.
Yeah.
If they just gain, more hits, more HP, more armor, per level up or whatever like that, every time they take you out.
Yeah.
I'd say what? In about 5 minutes, the Pickles and Beer is going to be checking that timer and seeing if the Krelen is done yet. You think?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, like, without if you didn't have any Earth wipes, like, maybe like a 105. I mean, this, no floater, and you had to grind that key. Like, this isn't like the fastest seed, but definitely at some point it's going to start to be on your mind. He's at 38. Let's see how far he keeps going here.
The katana wielding black belt. I love it.
Yeah.
And in 2 rounds, Krelen takes the 2-to-1 orb lead there. Krelen's in go mode. Pickles and Beer is almost going to be One Punch Man there. I think we got about 3 or 4 levels. 2 levels to go. It looks like we're leaving. We're leaving at 40.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I might just go to 41 just to make sure it's like, without a doubt, I'm gonna get there. But I guess you can always take another T-Rex. You're gonna be back here, so whatever.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you know where it's at. You can always come back and get it, but at the same time, if you think about it, though, you're basically just one-shotting a T-Rex. You have to do it 2 more times, because you're gaining a level every time you kill it. You can
Yeah,
just get it done, you don't have to worry about it.
this is a cute unrunnable here. Krelen, aiming to go.
I think it's on Mirage.
Yeah. Um, I don't think. Have we found any ribbons?
No.
Okay, because that was. Yeah, like Krellen looked like they just kind of skipped most of the chests in Volcano. Like, I don't know if they even opened the armory. So, like, this party is like honestly like paper mache in Topher. So, and his black mage, has that been dead the whole time?
It hasn't been dead the whole time, but I think it died in Volcano and just never. It
It just
never
is like,
revived it.
nah. I guess black magic early on wasn't particularly amazing, so it kind of makes sense.
I mean, it's hard to tell though, because so level 7 magic, the black mage can learn it at level 20, or tier 7 essentially. But the red mage doesn't learn until level 26, so I guess we're banking on no fast. I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe he's gonna like pivot and do a bit of a grind here. I'm not sure what. Maybe he's looking for T-Rexes. I mean, they're out there. Just gotta go to the bottom left.
picklesandbeer is going to make the play. Go to Ice Cave. We, as the commentators, and you, as the spectators, know that that is the power bonk. That's going to be a very quick reset.
Yeah, I mean, with his party, he doesn't really care about the power gauntlet too much.
I mean, it's unfortunate. Probably should have went to Waterfall, but I understand the play to go here too. But you can also do the Volcano play too right after.
Yeah, both loose still out there. Volcanoes right here. Like, it kind of makes sense, but yeah, and he's already done half of C as well. So in his mind, he's probably like, there's got to be at least one loose in Volcano, right? Like, surely they're not just sitting next to each other in Waterfall.
Yeah, who honestly thinks that? Yeah, they're both in the 6th chest room in Waterfall?
Yeah.
Looks like Krelen's gonna look for do some breed checks here in Mirage. Gonna try and find a ribbon, I would assume. Because the Knight can equip a Pro Ring, and that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Krelen really is going to need something to get through Topher, whether that's like he gets lucky and finds like a faster temper item, or like a ribbon, or something. But right now, he really doesn't have anything. He's got like 5 cast of Fade or something.
I mean, now, there is item magic out there that is available. Now, we've seen a few of them. We have the Ice 2 helmet, so all the heal helmets have been spoken for. We found a heal 2 staff. And we have a white shirt or a black... Oh, there's a fast right there! Picklesandbeer didn't stop! Oh no! So he misses the free fast shirt that could have potentially also been equipped on the thief, because the thief can equip a white shirt.
Yeah, that feels so bad. Like I want like you can't go back in. That's just too slow. So that sucks.
And Krellen missed that one.
Yeah, which would have been huge for him.
Wow. That is... I mean, that's crazy, because usually it's one person will get it, the other person won't. But in this case, one didn't get it, and one slipped on a banana peel and fell down the hole.
Yeah.
I
Why
can use
is
that reference finally. Yes.
it's always ice with the banana peels? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't get it either. But it wasn't that bad. It was right there.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just funny, though. I thought
Yeah.
it was deeper, too, but yeah, I guess that makes sense. It was there. But it was funny. Because he stopped, and he looked at it like, oh, do I really want to get it? Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, fast is actually, like, huge for the black belt. Don't care so much about temper, but yeah. Fast is definitely a game changer. Yeah, it's starting to look like a lot of this is just going to come down to Topher. And Krelin's, like, he's got a bit of a lead here with the orbs, but I don't know if it's big enough.
Not without a fast caster.
Yeah. Wait, how did he miss that? Because he had to go past it. He just didn't check it?
No, he didn't check it. He went right and hit the hole.
Man. Gotta open those greed chests, people. Takes like 3 seconds.
I mean, yeah, especially ones that are right there. You really do gotta check them. So this is gonna be a full clear or a calculated full clear of the volcano here by Pickles and Beer. There's a harm to bonk bracelet. Or gloves, whatever you want to call it.
These gargoyles unrunnable? Ooh.
Okay. This makes things interesting. Although that fighter's in the top slot. Oh, it's an evasive Warmech.
I mean, Krelen apparently... Ooh, lit 3. Okay. Doing some pretty big damage. We don't have any resistance. Oh, yeah, I think it's time to take off here and just pray your red mage survives.
You might as well cast Fade at this point. No, there's a nuke!
Oh, well, that's one nuke out of the pool.
And his spell zap shows it in chat. The emote, gotta run, gotta run. Didn't take the advice of spell zap and got nuked.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the attempt on Warmech, but yeah, sometimes Warmech just is not playing around, and today was one of those days.
I mean, it would have been possible had they have kept the Saber Bomb.
Yeah.
Because round one, you'd Saber and then you start swinging on something. You know, you probably do a little bit more and you break through that armor.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's going to change how it happened more than likely, but, you know, it might make it a little more exciting.
Yeah, I think he got a lock shirt too in Marsh, so that could have been using that. But that's kind of a preview of like how these fiend fights are gonna go for Krelen as well. So with no resistance, you know, it's got his work cut out for him for sure.
So we're going to make our second attempt here to go through the Bridge of Destiny on the left-hand side. We don't want the war mech, although we should be able to run from it if we absolutely have to. If we run into it, it wasn't unrunnable.
Yeah, I mean the worst thing would be if it just like shots the red mage and then you like run away. But the fighter has like plus 10 luck, I think, or maybe it was the red mage. One of these, or they, I don't know, like a bunch of these characters rolled up on luck.
Yeah, I had it up for my system went weird. The fighters got thief luck with growth. The white mage I think had plus 5 luck, and the red mage had plus 10 luck.
Okay.
And it's shown. Yep, the Dust Boom's got it up for us. Yep.
The lady snacks have slow, pretty annoying here, as we're trying to kill them.
Now, one thing that's interesting is the white mage actually has plus 20 agility. So it's
A bad thief.
yeah, it's a bad thief, but you know what? It has a chance to dodge.
Yeah.
Maybe Kraken doesn't know it's gonna die anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, who would be kidding? I think that, yeah. Or go ahead.
I was just gonna say that was a whole lot of hits there. I forgot that we don't have a 42 black belt, but 16 hits will do it. 1,000 damage. Bye bye carry, and it's a 2-orb lead here, or a 2-orb high.
Pickles going back in. Probably skip some of these hairpins. Gonna clean them up before taking off.
Metal slimes, you like them up until they waste your time because they have way too much HP.
Not gonna heal. That fighter, I think, is not close to full health, but Bane strats. Oh, already getting smacked in the back line.
Oh, that's a nice crit. Matia's kind of evasive, but can't dodge the poison smoke. Krelen's gonna take a 1-orb lead here.
Yeah, that's like a 1 in 7, so maybe a little bit lucky there, but you know, it's just compensating for his bad luck everywhere else. So
I sure hope you saved after exiting that mirage.
yeah, that's one of my fears. It's like just resetting without saving after doing a dungeon, or like being a little bit too fast with the buttons.
Back-to-back sharks slowed up our runners. Perfect.
Yeah, there's been a lot of unrunnables that have just chewed up time here.
Where's Picklesandbeer is gonna do ordeals. I forgot what it was. The adamant, right? Yeah, it was the adamant.
Question in chat about Bane accuracy 18. So the accuracy is 18 in hexadecimal, I believe. So that's more like 24. But yeah, the it's about 1 in 7.
Yeah, because it's also got a weakness bonus. And Krelen resets out and has to re-rise the floater.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask these runners about their joy of this encounter table. Pickles going through the pillar maze. We know that the 4th pillar is required, so let's see how long it takes him to go over there.
Alright, so we've got a little bit... So this is one thing that's going to be interesting here, because Picklesandbeer has to make a choice. do we go waterfall? Which probably is where he's going to go, right? More than
Yeah.
likely, we're going to do waterfall first. But does he decide to just do Kraken side because it's on the way? But you really can't though if you're running black belt, right? I mean, you really can't, right?
Oh, hey, look, more mummies. I would probably do Kraken side, I guess, in his position. Like, but I don't know. I would probably just do waterfall first, to be honest, because if you do that, then at least in this particular seed, you're gonna get both loose, so it won't be a problem for him. But I always would do the incentive over the loose checks.
Oh, yeah, and I'm right there with you. But I mean, I just wonder if there's a precedence. If you would do it. But I think, I mean, I guess I could see it more often if he was not relying on a black belt more so. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with a black belt, you definitely want to like skip as much chess as you can, and it takes a little bit of time to walk around and explore.
Yeah, because I mean, your biggest time sink is Sharknado for sure.
Yeah.
Which is where Krelen is at right now. Only checked the one free chest. Didn't check the other ones. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, we kind of need a ribbon there because we have no buff magic at the moment. And showing that frame perfect healing there by Krelen there to really heal quick. That's pretty nice to watch.
Does that require like keyboard strats? Are we watching a keyboard player?
It's easier, I think, with the keyboard, yeah. Because you basically have to press your A button, and then you gotta press your B, like, almost, I don't know the exact thing, but yeah, there's like a frame perfect or almost frame perfect you gotta press to really get it. The darn keyboard, I tell ya. Especially those keyboard cats.
Yeah, I don't think I would commit the time to becoming a keyboard player, even if it saves like a minute.
I mean, it does allow you to have a little more control, because the D-pads on the controllers are not the best in general.
Yeah, I guess you don't slip as many banana peels.
So
Pickles and beer.
Yeah, good.
Getting his two loose right next to each other. Probably a little frustrated.
And the cube.
Yeah, and the cube. Here you go, here's everything.
Yep. So he has a bunch of turn-ins. He has access to everywhere he needs to go to light all the orbs, so it's pretty guaranteed that he can find the floater here very quickly.
Yeah, so Krelen definitely gonna have a pretty sizable lead going into Topher if that's what he chooses to do, but I mean, I gotta say I really don't like his party's chances of surviving. Like, if he can keep the red mage up, then he can keep rezzing his party, but he doesn't have any real way to buff his melee damage. No ribbon, and just however many casts of wall he's got in his back pocket, so this is like the razor thin Topher dive here. Gonna check the grind tile.
Well, apparently, if you are on a controller, it's possible you just have to roll your finger. Great, I have to learn a new trick. And now I want to go off on this off-tangent where I learned a crazy thing about Tetris. And there's a new meta, but I'm not going to do it.
A new meta in Tetris? That game's like 200 years old.
I know! It, it requires the like a sideways controller or something like that, and they're bumping it up against their leg. They're literally using their leg to get quicker inputs. Oh, it's crazy.
That like uh yeah. I don't know. I played a lot of Tetris in college, uh, and I quickly came to the conclusion that it was not my game.
And rolling, yeah. Well, there's rolling, and then there's something where there's there's one guy who uses like. I mean, I know I'm going off topic here, but that's Krelen's in tow for Pickles and Beer is about to take on Kraken, which isn't going to be much of a challenge for that black belt. I mean, all eyes right now should be on the left-hand side here to see how well a non-ribbon, no-wall party is on the left-hand side.
I mean, it's doable, but you're gonna need some luck for sure. Like you're gonna need the most cupcake Topher ever, and maybe like a Bane that just misses your entire party or something.
I like how chat's already talking about Tetris.
I feel like with Final Fantasy Randomizer broadcast, it's about 50-50 on topic, completely off topic. Like I watched the Caleb one yesterday, and it was just like desserts for like a half an hour. I'm like, why am I watching this? This is just making me hungry.
That's why you were watching. I like the pure fact that Spells app is rolled in here. It's just talking about it like he knows what's going on. Of course he would know what's going on.
He's like a top 4 Tetris player in the world.
Probably is. So not going to take... Okay, we are going to take the stakes sort of if they kind of walk into us. Makes sense. I don't know what level we are. I don't think we've hit 42 yet. Halfway to Lich 2, and there's more unrunnables.
Yeah, Lit 3 not super effective against these guys. I believe Fire is what you would like, but Fade also will do the job.
Yeah, Fire 3 is definitely the preferred spellcast if we're going to do it. Lit 3, surprisingly, is resisted by these. Usually Lit 3 is not resisted by anything. And Earth's take out our poor Black Mage. Hooray!
Yeah, I think his job is basically to just die at this point, so he's doing that pretty well.
And there's no point really bringing back that Black Mage because we're about to take on Lich 2, and anything Lich 2 is going to kind of, breathe right towards that Black Mage is going to fall over anyways.
Yeah. It looks like Krelen's kind of taking some of these fights here, maybe hoping to get a little bit more XP to just give him a little bit more power. Maybe just trying to hit 24, because I think that will give him a 5th hit at least.
Yep, it's a 24.
Yeah. So he's got a chance.
So it's a fight, wait. Masa hits for 453. Black Belt should finish it off. There it is.
We do know one of the nukes is out of the pool as well, so that is pretty good information.
And from what I know of, the flags that we've enabled for this is you cannot have back-to-back nukes, and you can't have back-to-back nuclear. So that kind of helps. And there's Warmech on the right-hand side. Pickles and Beer. Alright, well, Warmech doesn't want to go down by that black belt. I'm just kidding. Yes, it does.
Yeah, you're not living. Sorry.
I mean, that was a pretty evasive. Those 3 hits for, what, barely 200 or something like that. I was kind of worried there, but
yeah,
able to come back for it. And on the left-hand side, Carrie, or Kelly in this case, goes down in 2 turns. And that was a cakewalk. We take those because we don't want to run into Zap. There's Bane. There's
Wiz Sahags with Fire too.
I mean, there's plenty of stuff out there. I mean, Bane we gotta be careful of. Zap for sure.
I mean, even like
Inferno.
a Ice 3 is scary at this point. Like, 2 sweepers will pretty much kill your party of any kind.
Oh, I just realized. Pickles and Beer has the floater, right?
Mhm.
Does he grab, or do they grab the floater and then do the bottle turn in, or I'm sorry, the slab turn in?
Well,
Waste
what's
time there instead of doing the adamant?
uh, you have to translate it. I don't know if he's translated it yet, but if he has, then yeah, you probably are gonna waste time doing that.
Because the longer he doesn't do adamant, which leads to the loot.
I mean, at this point, it's probably just gonna come down to does Krelen wipe here? Because even if, like, if Krelen wipes here, like, Pickles Beard's party's just gonna be so much faster in Topher anyway, even if he redives slightly ahead.
Here it is. I mean, if you're gonna cast something, Krellin cast Breck. It's got the highest chance against these high MDF enemies. Don't cast Bane.
Yeah, no, yeah, Brack is it's definitely high of about like what 6% here. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I guess it's something for your black mage to do. So that's it's fair.
Yeah, but you got Breck though. I mean, you just go down an extra click and you get an extra 3%, 4%.
Yeah, no,
Window.
that's fair. Tornado,
Okay. I mean,
low rolls.
yeah. I guess we'd rather see that over some of the other options that could be tossed out.
You know, lift 3 does damage as well.
Like one of those. I'm hoping that Bane lands too, but Kraken goes down with minimal HP. The vanilla HP of Kraken 2 is 900, and I'd say that was every bit of 900 right there.
Yeah, didn't really see any, just like some garbage sweeper spells. So hopefully for Krellen that continues here. Um, does have some decent HP on that red mage. 360 is not too bad. So
We are down to about 10 health pots. If that red mage goes down and we have no heal spells, we do have a heal staff, but we're on a floor with a lot of nasty enemies down here. Oh!
wow. Yeah,
Okay.
that was a big hit there. 600 damage. That is what you like to see.
We have a quad X. Toss the quad X out. We might get turn order. Okay, we're gonna cast Brack instead. Because here's the turn order. We're within the quad X if it would have landed. So Pickles and Beer on the right-hand side gonna dive down 126.35, but Krellen has made it through Tiamat 2 with a full party, no ribbons, no wall casters, and Topher is given nothing.
Yeah, no ruse, no saber, no temper, no fast, no ribbons. I do think he might have wall. I don't remember, but yeah, he basically has nothing besides a massa.
Hamasa and a 6-hit punching black belt. But yeah, there is no wall, if you can see there. No wall, nothing. So we're gonna go with the 3%. I like the Brack now. That could land. Very crucial. Chaos actually hits for 281.
Nice
240, wow.
fade roll there.
Oh, I so thought that was gonna hit.
Ooh,
Oh no!
that's not what you like to see. Very high absorb chaos here with some evasion as well.
So Heal 2 is going to try and keep Krellen's units alive, hoping the Masa can get some crits. It actually punches through for a little bit there. Looks like kind of evasive. I think we have a lock shirt, don't we?
Yeah, we do have a lock shirt. He got that out of Marsh somewhere, but I don't know where it is now. Maybe he sold it.
Sold it for the key, maybe? But that's a crit. Masa with the +2 gets that increased crit.
Oh, and there goes the black mage. But is that this is like the fourth punch in a row. Like maybe Chaos is just gonna punch. Like I like his chances if Chaos is just gonna punch.
Yeah, we might be able to keep up. It'd be nice if... Oh, that Masa is really still hitting and doing okay damage here. I mean, it's not... Oh, he's got Stun Touch!
Ooh, stun touch.
Oh, no.
I think he's up to about, what, like 900,000 damage?
Yeah, I think we're around 900. There's about 1,000 there, so we're halfway to vanilla. Oh, man. 1,200 maybe? And, yeah, there's no way we're dodging that. We're paralyzed.
Oh!
And there it goes! So we're way off on our count. Krelen pulls it through, says, commentators, you don't know what you're talking about, and moves to 2-0 to give himself a great shot to make it in the brackets and potentially a 3-0. So great job there by Krelen.
Yeah, that was impressive. He made that work. GG's to Krelen.
Oh, GG, my heart is still pounding. I have one question. I would like to know who swapped Marsh Cave and Earth Cave today.
Yeah, Earth definitely was pretty unfriendly there.
Oh, that was terrifying. I thought I was so far behind. I actually did the Hail Mary into Topher thinking I was probably like 3 or 4 minutes behind, and I was so frustrated and flustered. I was trying to do everything I could to catch up, and I figured if my dive doesn't work, I'm out and I'm losing this. And yeah. I was kind of watching the stream, and he was only about 3 or 4 minutes behind me, punching with that black belt. I had no clue how he leveled. I couldn't find squat anywhere.
Yeah, he took that massa over to the desert, and there was, I believe, T-Rexes on like the second encounter in the bottom left quadrant, something like that.
That was like the one spot I didn't check. I was like, Red Ankylos. Hey, Red Ankylos. So I took a couple worms, and it's like, okay, that's about all I got time for. I just figured I was screwed at that point.
Yeah, so Pickles, he also did wipe one time in Earth, not quite as badly as you, but yeah, I think what really also kind of bit Pickles was in the desert. He couldn't get the grind going because his thief has so much evasion. He just couldn't kill off the thief. It took him like 4 or 5 minutes to kill off his party members there. So,
yeah, and I did a Hail Mary into Ice Cave as well, trying to find the floater. It's like, please let me have some mobility. I'm tired of using tents. I think I went through 130 tents, something like that. It was insane.
Yeah, that encounter table really just that was pretty unfun, I gotta say.
Yeah, that was by far the worst seed that I've had to do. I mean, not even in any of my practices was anything that harsh. But Topher was kind of breezy. I got so lucky. If it hadn't been that nice, then he would have just punched his way to victory.
Yeah, you didn't see any real instant death magic, no nukes or nuclears. Well, you did see the nuke from Warmech there, but...
yeah, no, that sucked. Wiping on right before and then having to walk back up. I was like, no. I took, I think, probably 5 or 6, 7, 8 wipes total. I mean, I lost track.
Yeah, that was definitely a rough seed, but yeah, Pickles, killing Chaos, get your GGs in chat for him. We'll see if he wants to join.
I mean, if you look at the time, that is almost, 3 minutes and some change, the difference between the two runners. I mean, that's the power of the 42 black belt. Went in, accomplished the Temple of Fiends Revisited so quickly. I mean, it also helps the fact that the teams didn't have anything, but wow, was that done so quickly?
Yeah, I tried to take the war mech on. I was like, oh, this would be some great levels if I can get through it and good for the fans. And then he just proceeded to stomp my face, and that was very, very not fun. If I had found those, that T-Rex, then it probably would have been a lot different because I took so many wipes even after getting all that. Oh, that was brutal.
Yeah, there was a fast shirt in ice actually that you walked right past, right before the drop down to go to the incentive. Those 3 chests. We Pickles actually tried to pick it up, but had a full inventory, so you had to walk through again. But
Oof.
yeah, that would have been a little bit nice.
Yeah, and I sold my lock shirt. I'm like, I really wish I hadn't sold that now on Chaos there because my black belt was just useless. It was great that he could wield the katana. That was neat, but man, was it useless.
It was neat. It was pretty neat. I was like, oh, cool, he's got a katana. That's something you don't see every day.
Indeed, the magic was okay. I just tried burning spells. I was gonna try and brack Tiamat, and I was just praying that something would land because I knew this was going to be probably my only shot at it, and I was right. I was dead on that part at least. He is an absolutely amazing runner, and he beat me last year. No, excuse me, that's incorrect. I beat him last year when he accidentally reset out of Sky, and I'm so glad that I came back here and did better. I think I'm better than last year. I'm certainly not as practiced, but I mean I am honored to be able to race him again.
Yeah, well, at 2-0, you have a very good shot of making it into brackets here. How are you feeling about that?
I don't know how in the world that happened. I have another. This pod is crazy. I feel like I have the 3 really good runners, and I feel extremely lucky that I've won 2 now, and I got 1 more to go. I don't know if that means I'm going to make it in the brackets or how it all works. But next is, I believe, Demon Frog, and he is a beast.
Yeah, it looks like you got a pretty competitive pod there. Like everyone, very solid runners. So being 2-0, you definitely got a good shot of making it out.
Indeed. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to practice a bit over the weekend. Come back hopefully this next week, and we'll have another race, and we'll go from there. We'll see what happens, because holy cow, I don't want to do this scene ever again.
Yeah, hopefully no more blaze mummies and all the other awfulness that this seed had.
The death imps. What did they have? What was it? They had
crack.
Crack. Yeah, that was great.
Off to a good start.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Speed Gaming, for letting us be here. Thank you for all the commentators, all the restreamers, everybody that takes to put on a tournament like this. This is a wonderful place to be. Anybody can do this. And I know probably you guys were going to say it anyway, but we have another Duckling Derby coming up, don't we? After the spring tournament?
We do. I think they said around May 16th-ish is when the boot camp is.
Yep. So I am barely out of the boot camp. It is one of the best things you can do. If anybody is interested in playing this game or having fun, anybody can learn to do this. And there's so many different types of ways to play this game. I cannot stress enough how good of a teaching and the staff and everybody. Thank you so much. This is a great place to be.
Appreciate it. You're absolutely right on that one, and I'm glad to see that, as somebody that's come through the system like that, and you're showing up and doing a fantastic job, and you're advocating it too. So obviously I'm not part of the Duckling program as coach, but it's great to hear those kind of things, and hopefully others will be encouraged to do so also. Gannon, it's been a pleasure doing comms with you today. We got plenty more races tomorrow, so make sure to keep around for that for everybody out there. It all starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Aaron versus Spellzap. We got Lord Fizzlebeef versus myself at 7, along with Sho Fukumachi versus JLo. That'll be on a Speed Gaming channel. Gannons, you're taking on Shadow MRT tomorrow at 9 p.m. on Speed Gaming. The Goat's Pirate, the one that takes out the Grey Dwarf, is up against the Plebis Maximus. And Plebis Maximus apparently wants to do 2 in a row. He's going to take on Lord of the Synth also, so that's going to be an interesting doubleheader on Saturday night. So with that, Gannon, why don't you take us out of here? And I appreciate you once again, commentating with me.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the Tetris discussion. Always a blast. And yeah, it was a fun match. I'm looking forward to watching more of this tournament. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you're at.
Thank you, everyone.